Hello everyone, TMMgamer, and today I have the pleasure of bringing you another one of my FIFA 14 live commentaries. And as you can see, today is going to be a Seasons live com, and I'm going to be playing as England. So let's dive straight in and look for an opponent. But before I begin with the commentary, there's one thing I wanted to quickly mention. Yesterday I uploaded my very first Dota 2 video, and it was a guide to just the first day or so you're going to be playing Dota, a basic beginner's guide. And I definitely endeavour you guys to check that out, because Dota 2 is a game I really enjoy playing. It is a completely free-to-play game. Don't have to pay a penny to watch it. And it runs on basically any computer. You know, like I said in the video yesterday, my friend has a 6-year-old laptop which he's dropped and he's broken and punched around the place, and even he can play it. So there is no reason why your computer would not be able to do the same. Definitely check it out, because what's the worst that can happen? You play it for an hour, you don't like it, and you never play it again. What have you lost? Absolutely nothing. Oh, Sturridge by Edison. But that's that out of the way. Let's talk a little bit about FIFA and the commentary. Now, today's commentary is going to be about... Oh, it's got the shot on target. Today's commentary is going to be about a... Oh, Wilshere! Oh, good save. It's going to be about... I'll finally try and finish this sentence. Today's commentary is going to be about real-life football again, because obviously last night England qualified for the World Cup with a 2-0 victory against Poland at Wembley, and I wanted to talk about how England played, what I think of them at the moment, what I think of Roy Hodgson, all of that sort of stuff. So let's dive straight in. Firstly, I thought England played really well last night. I was really pleased with how England played. And you might say we only won 2-0. And what? Run, Danny, run! For a second there, I thought he wasn't going to do anything. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Oh, what a save! What a save! Oh, I wanted to hit the cross. Oh, I'm absolutely murdering this guy early on. But yeah, I have to say, before I was so rudely interrupted by my very near goal scoring chance. Nice, Ashley. Run, lad. Run! Good ball. I am very pleased with how England did, because that was ambitious. They actually looked like a team that wanted to score goals. You know, they were aggressive, they created chances, they weren't afraid to go all out attack. You know, Roy Hodgson played pretty much 3 attacking players. Oh, no. More power required. He played Townsend on the right. He played Welbeck as sort of a left midfielder. And then he played Sturridge and Rooney, Shrek up front, is like the front pairing. And, you know, this is a really nice pairing. I like how this is... Oh, come on. Well, no! Shoot first time! Why take the touch there? I don't want you to do the action when you think it's a good idea. Do it when I tell you to with my button press. That's why it's a controller. That's why I'm playing a game instead of watching a film, because I want to do things. There we go. Finally something useful's happening. Run, Jack. That's a foul. But yeah, I have to say, I'm really pleased with how England played. Actually looked like a team that wanted to go out there and try and score goals and create chances. Looked a little bit dangerous on the counter-attack. I have to say, you know, Blaszczykowski and Lewandowski really did look dangerous on the break for Dortmund. But not for Dortmund. That's just force of habit, and because I'm playing Dortmund. It looks really dangerous on the break for Poland. There we go. Get your team right. But in the end and overall, I thought we thoroughly deserved to win. I was really happy with how people played. Andros Townsend had another fantastic game. You know, fair play to Roy Hodgson for picking Andros Townsend, because, you know, I like him. I think he's a good player, but I thought he was really raw, because he's only played pretty much 4 months of professional football at the highest level, because he went on loan to QPR at the second half of last season. He has played like 3 or 4 Premier League games this season for Spurs, and that's pretty much it. You know, he's done very little at the highest level before that. So for Roy Hodgson to go, yeah, he's my guy. He's a guy I wanna pick and wanna try and get, you know, England to the World Cup with. Fair play to him. You know, great selection choice. Definitely, you know, showed why Hodgson had the faith in him. 2 magnificent performances. Man of the match in his debut, and again, he was tremendous yesterday. Probably should have scored again, you know, hit the bar with a world-class effort from the edge of the area when he wrapped his foot round it. Tackle. Go out for a corner at least. I'm battling uphill here, but yeah, let's talk a little bit about Andros Townsend again. Really thought he played very, very well, which it's very, very good actually to see these players get into the national team and play well. And for me, you can't leave him out now. He has to play the next games unless he gets injured. And what a lovely little passing move that was. Run, Danny. Run, Studge, whoever you are. Oh, Waz, that's an easy ball. Really easy ball there. He just ballsed up. No pun intended. But, I was delighted with England because they actually looked like a team that wanted to attack. And, very, very often, England, especially the 0-0 in Ukraine, was the worst I've ever seen England play. And I'm an England fan, so I've seen them play badly quite a lot. It was turgid football. Didn't create anything. Didn't look like we knew where the goal was. Didn't look like we wanted to try and anything ambitious or try and score. It was just, we'll take the point and we'll win 2 games at home. And we did do that in the end, and we played much better at home. But for me, that's not how to play football. I want to go out there and try and win games. Oh, Danny Welbeck again should have scored. But we actually wanted to score goals, and we were adventurous, and we played well yesterday. And this is the thing that really encouraged me. Headed in, yes, finally take the lead. Well in, Phil Jagielka, good header. Great skill on the ball. Played that aggressive front four with Townsend, Welbeck, and the wings. Pardon me, awkward burping again. Awkward burping episode 2. But Townsend and Welbeck on the wings, and then Rooney and Sturridge up front. That is a formation and a team lineup that wants to score goals. There's no doubt that is a team set up to score goals. Run, Stevie. And I was delighted with that. I'd much rather see England go for it and lose than sit there and get a boring 0-0 in Ukraine. If we'd have gone out yesterday, at least we'd been able to say, do you know what, we gave it a go. If we'd have been incredibly negative and gone for a cheeky, scrapey 1-0 win and lost, everyone would have gone, oh, that was awful. Football for me is about trying to score goals and trying to create chances, You don't win football matches by being boring and negative very often. For every time Greece have won the European Championship, like Spain or Brazil or someone useful has won a major tournament. So it's only so often you can be very negative and have less chances and win games or win leagues. It doesn't happen very often. So if England are going to be an international force and are going to, win games of football and be a force to be reckoned with in tournaments, that is definitely the style of play we need to go. So I was delighted to see Roy Hodgson play like that. And I have to say, I think Roy Hodgson's had a little bit of unfair criticism. Just look, how is this 1-0? Look at where my chances are as well. The furthest one's about 23 yards out. It's just absolute destruction, yet it's still 1-0. Very, very disappointing that it's not more. But I'm playing like England did last night, actually giving it a go, playing with some inventiveness and some ambition and trying to get the ball up the field and trying to pass and trying to score goals. And that is why I watch football, and that is why I support football teams, because I want to see that. I want to see players and teams go for it. And it was just so nice to see England play that way. And there was no way anyone in the press could criticise England's ambition last night. However, there's the one thing that England perhaps could have sharpened up on is their defence. Like I mentioned, Poland looked pretty dangerous on the break at times. We'd look shoddy at certain times defending. And it wasn't really when we were set up. It was just on the break. We switched off far too many times. Poland took advantage of it. I mean, from 2 or 3 of our corners, they got breaks on. And this was the really annoying thing for me. How can you concede a goal-scoring opportunity, a major goal-scoring opportunity, from your corner? How is that even possible? You've just got to wake up, switch on and wake up to the break. It's fairly easy in the end of the day. So that was the thing that annoyed me a little bit. Oh, nearly. Oh, go. Run, lad. Run, Stevie. Don't lag. Do not lag. So, yeah, that's one thing I do want to try and sort out a little bit, the defence. I think it's the midfielders more than the defenders, though. Because, the defenders are going to be up for a corner. Lovely play. Oh, what a block. That was a delicious little play from Jack Wilshere on the edge there. Oh, he's turned him. Come on, Ash. Come on, Ash. Put your shoulder in. Put your shoulder in, Ash. Ashley! Ashley! Shoot him with an air rifle, Ashley! Oh, that'll do. Yeah, if you don't get that reference, you need to spend more time reading about Ashley Cole. He actually shot a work experience kid with an air rifle at the Chelsea training ground. And that's just... how can people do that? Firstly, what is he doing with an air rifle at the Chelsea training ground? And then secondly, to shoot a work experience child. What? Yeah, this is footballers for you, I suppose, isn't it? How has he got away with that? Now, if I'd have done that at my work... if I'd have gone into a charity shop and shot a kid with an air rifle, I'd have been taken down by the local constabulary and given some pretty severe words at the police station. But because Cashley's got a bit more bob on him than I have and a few more England caps, he can get away with that. So that was what that reference was. But like I mentioned, for me the defending was not a problem because of the centre backs. I thought Cahill and Jagielka, they're beginning to build the partnership. Obviously, they're not Terry and Ferdinand, but Terry and Ferdinand aren't the defenders they were anymore. So we have to move on. We can't keep looking at the back and going, oh, we had Bobby Moore, what's Phil Jagielka doing in the team? It doesn't work like that. Cahill and Jagielka are, in my opinion, the best two English centre backs in the country. I mean, there's no real other choices who you'd say, oh, he's much better than Cahill, or he's much better than Jagielka, etc, etc. So I think people need to lay off them a little bit. They were pretty solid yesterday. The only time they were under any real pressure was the counter-attacking, and that was because they were open. A quick team on the break is always going to cause you problems, especially if you have a corner and none of your players decide to run back. There's only one outcome there. Oh, it's good football. Oh, Daniel Sturridge, that is horrendous. Absolutely, completely and utterly horrendous. I'm actually speechless about how bad that is. Oh, Waz has dragged it as well. Oh, Waz. Hit that with the outside of your foot, son, and just caress it in. Oh, this is a travesty. Nice, Danny. Oh, what a ball that is. Walcott! Yay! It's 2-0. 44 shots on target and 2 go in. Punch the air in celebration. There we go. God, I've been having such a nightmare on FIFA recently. FIFA has just been treating me horrendously. There was, for example, the last game I played with England just to tinker with the formation, see what was going on. My opponent had 3 shots on target. One was from a corner, which he scored from. The second one, oh, when he's even left. Oh, Bab. Not going well. Look at that. Destruction. But yeah, like I was saying, my opponent had 3 shots. One was from a corner, which he scored from. The second one was one when he hacked it upfield and Walcott ran through because he was playing as Arsenal. So it was just a long hack. And then the third shot was... Walcott again was running through on the wing. He checked it back along the 6-yard box. It was trickling. Gary Cahill was standing there. I pressed X to pass the ball away. And for some reason, he moved out the way. And the guy prodded it. Unfortunately, Joe Hart saved it. And it was a 1-1 draw after I'd had like 25 shots, 15 or so on target. Chesney had the game of his career. And it was just unbelievable. And then the last time I played an Ultimate Team, I uploaded that Zabaleta own goal, which is just a kick in the crotch if there ever was one. FIFA's just going through a stage of absolutely despising my existence at the moment, and I don't know why. I just want it to give me a few little nuggets of comfort, please. But anyway, sorry the commentary's been cut off slightly early. It's not my fault I made this guy rage. Well, possibly it is my fault. I should have gone easy on him. Should have let him win. He's obviously of a fragile mental state at the moment, but... pretty good performance with England. Really played well last night. Very, very pleased. And it just sends me going forward with a lot more hope and confidence because, before in previous generations, we'd just get so hyped and there'd be so much pressure and everyone would be going, oh, England are going to win, England are going to win. Now the expectations are so much more realistic. I'd be very, very happy if we got through to the quarterfinals, to be honest. But we've got a good team, a team that actually shows like they want to have a bit of attacking impact and desire, and they actually want to go out and try and win games. So we've got some very, very good young players. We've got like the Barkleys, the Oxlade-Chamberlains, the Wilshires, the Andros Townsends, great players beginning to show themselves on the international stage, and I think this World Cup would be a very, very good opportunity for them to show what they can do. The pressure's off, nobody expects anything too big. Just go out there, go to Brazil, play your football, and enjoy yourself. And this is the first time in a very, very long time where I've been resoundingly optimistic about England. You know, there's always an underlying current of cynicism whenever an England fan talks about England. And, you know, to some extent that still remains. But for me to sit here now and talk about England attacking and how we could have won 5-0, it just makes me feel much better about myself. So guys, thank you for watching the game. I hope you've enjoyed the commentary. What do you think about England? Were you happy with how they played? What do you think of Townsend? Do you like Welbeck playing on the left, or would you like to see Walcott come back? All of that sort of stuff. So be interested to hear what you guys have to say on that. But once again, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and as always, have a great day.